Councillor, is it the understanding between you and Ms. van den Heever that if we need to roll over to the next day, we won't run into diary issues that Ms. van Heerden had not prepared for that?
Exactly, Commissioner Baloyi, and hence I express his date of appearance as from the 1st. So the agreement is the 1st and succeeding days as much as are required in that week.
I must insist, Ms. van der Heever, I've asked a direct question. Let's stop this going around. I'm not asking you about being advised by somebody, being told you're right or wrong. And I haven't yet expressed a view that you're wrong, by the way. I'm not saying your position is wrong, right? I'm still at the point where I want to understand the position. And it is a yes or no kind of question. You have motivated, you have argued, and you don't need to do that any further. I'm now at a point where I want to understand, is the position that until you have the IDEC material, Mr. Matala will not file a statement and Mr. Matala will not testify? The answer is a yes or no.
My instructions are that we will file a statement as soon as possible.
What is your answer to my question?
I've told you, Commissioner.
So you will file a statement even if you do not have the IDEC material?
That is my instructions at this point.
Okay, that you will file the statement.
I got instructions from my attorney to deal with it.
Thank you, thank you. Why do you have this? Why is he sending you this stuff? You say, I don't remember. And I'm saying to you, it is a reasonable conclusion to draw in the absence of an explanation for that activity, that this is one of the things that you are doing as a side hustle with Mr. Nku. I'm saying to you, it's reasonable. You can say you don't have a comment, and I'll accept that, but you've heard what I say, that it is a reasonable conclusion.
No comment.
Okay. Why were you giving him, Mr. Mataboge here, Sergeant Mataboge, is he someone that you know personally and that you have a relationship with?
I don't even remember. I don't know Mataboge.
No, I don't accept or I don't believe you that you do not remember, because you actually had a meeting with him. You tell Mr. Nku, let me find that page. Yes, at page 56 of that same bundle. So what you do is you send a picture on the 22nd of February, but before you send that picture, on the 18th at page 56, you say, good morning, S. We met very late yesterday with Captain Mataboge. He is talking to his colleagues today, and we expect a positive answer. This is you writing to Mr. Nku. So it's unbelievable. It's difficult to accept that you don't remember. You met with him. You sent a picture of him to Mr. Nku. It's simply not true that you don't remember who he is and what it was about.
I don't remember, Commissioner.
Thank you.
I just want to check something with you. In the build-up to the Egerton incident, my question may be asked, same question but for different reasons. And before I ask my question, I understand that you can't give me the exact figure. You can't even get close. Our starting point we know is 20,000. I just need to know over the years, how much money has Nku given you? Is it less than 100,000? Is it less than 200? Is it more than 200? Is it close to 500? You can give me a round figure that is close to what you believe is.
That's too much money.
How much has he given you over the years? If you had to guess without giving me the exact number, if you had to estimate.
I It wouldn't be more than 50,000.
But it will be more than 20, we know that.
It wouldn't be more than 50,000.
No, it will be more than 20, but it won't be more than 50,000. That's what you are saying.
Yes.
Yes, because we agreed yesterday that the starting point was 20,000. So he would have given you something between 20 and 50,000, and that's about it.
Yes.
Okay.
Does that number include payments into Shilobane Lodge? I think yesterday we established that you have a company, or you had a company, the details of which, the bank details of it includes payments into that company. Thank you.
Thank you.
And days?
No,
You've never?
Yes. I haven't been known as Philip Lane. Usually they would say Tier.
And nobody has ever called you Philip Lane?
No.
And looking at those photos, am I correct that that clothing brand that you are wearing with the letters PP, that's you in those photos?
That's me.
Yes, and that the name of the brand is Philip Lane?
Indeed.
So do you remember your reference to Doggy Hawks, that you were introduced to General Mashaba as Doggy? He's from the Hawks, and that's how you saved him on your phone. And in the chats, he then appears as Doggy Hawks.
Indeed.
And the point Chair was making to you is the same point, that maybe when you met these people the first time you met them, you were wearing Philip Lane branding, and they decided, let me save him as Philip Lane. I mean, that is plausible.
It is plausible. However, Commissioner Kumala, I don't always. Granted, they found these two pictures. I don't always wear that.
No, I'm sure nobody always wears the same brand every single day. But at some point, you would have worn, what seems to be a, very nice clothing with the brand Philip Lane. And if somebody, their first encounter with you was when you were wearing that, it would be easy to save you as that for many reasons, to avoid having you identified as Mr. Nku. Or maybe it's just easier to save you as PP Philip Lane.
It is plausible, Commissioner Kumalo. I will not say that it is not plausible.
But before we leave, do you deny that the person who's communicating here, or at least is one of the three parties communicating on page 32, that third chat which you still have in the chat, and we see the name Philip Lane before the chat itself, do you deny that that is you?
That conversation,
No, sorry, I can't hear.
Apologies, Commissioner Kumalo. I'm saying that conversation. If I could go back to that conversation, because I'm
yes,
trying
it's on page 32 where Ms. Ngube started with you.
The thick file.
Yeah,
either you deny or you do not deny. It's not difficult.
Okay, no, this conversation.
You deny that it is you in the conversation.
In this conversation, yes.
Yes, and I'm going to suggest to you that the reason you are denying is because if you accept that this is you, then it must follow that everywhere in the chats where we see Philip Lane, that is you who is a participant in that conversation. So you will have to deny this, because if you were to accept that this is you, then the rest of the chats where we see the name Philip Lane, we will have to accept that it is you in those chats. And that's the only reason you are denying it.
No, not really, Chair. My concern is this app usually...
Mr. Nku, let's do this. I want you to think carefully about your answer, remembering that you're under oath.
Yes.
And
You choose the easy way to wind the clock down when you say no comment. It's simply you're just winding down time. And maybe we should remind you that you do have an obligation to give satisfactory answers. And if you don't, it is a criminal offense. The Commission will lay a complaint with the police for you to be prosecuted. Having said,
Okay. Just bear with me, Commissioner, please. It's this one.
Can I help you? What are you looking for?
I'm looking for my original statement, Commissioner, that I did file in the inquiry. I'm not sure where it is in your bundle, but I know I've
Give me a date, perhaps we'll be able to help you. Please try page 574,
Yes.
CJC 243.1. He said the first one. CJ? I want you to look at CJC 243.1. Now, I'm interested in this particular one because thanks to your process,
Oh, yes.
that initiated by you to establish this cohort of police officers with extensive powers akin to a police officer, you...
No, you are putting it incorrect. I've testified on that. I've clarified that thing. When you question me, you are twisting it now. You are starting to play with words now. And it is recorded, it's on record.
Mr. Mpofu cannot appear or attempt to appear to gag the evidence leaders and the commissioners. Because it's a fact-finding inquiry, the questions will be posed, answers will be provided, at the conclusion of which the commissioners will reach certain their own determinations.
Chair.
Thank you.
Okay, Silo, can I read for both of you Regulation 8, Sub 1 of this Commission's regulations? The heading is persons appearing before the Commission. And then Sub-Reg 1 says, no person appearing before the Commission may refuse to answer any question on any grounds other than those contemplated in Section 3, Sub 4 of the Commissions Act.
I confirm, Commissioner, a reading of Section 3 of the Act is the section that introduces legal privilege.
Yes, Mr.
Can I
Mpofu.
just assist, really? Because I
Thank
don't know
you.
why.
Thank you, Mr.
Oh, sorry. Did I?
Yes.
Chair, really, this thing is going out of control. This is a simple intervention. I don't know about gagging or stopping questions or whatever. Where that happened is not in my imagination. There's no question that we're gagging. All I said to provoke all of this past hour is I want to put into perspective the reasons why he is uncomfortable with answering certain questions, which I had understood, and I accepted Commissioner Baloi's summation of that. That look, we're not going to put a gun in your head if you're uncomfortable, but there might be, when the evidence is being assessed, there might be consequences. That's what happens with every witness. That I accept. I don't know about the gagging and all this story, this drama, but the issue, Chair, I can maybe curtail this without even an adjournment. Can I just approach the General and I'll come back and curtail this whole thing?
Let us, sorry, Mr. We'll take a 5-minute, in the meantime, let's adjourn.
I ask a question, Yoguchi. You are arresting Ubab Kumar, General Kumalo, for hiring a lady from BMW. But you yourself,
You were in a panel that interviewed your husband. Her response was, I was not in the panel. When my husband entered, I recused myself. Now in that panel, if there were 4, that means there will be 3 people in that panel. That's how she answers. She further says, I didn't know about this post. I asked Uguti Mam Johnson, it can't be true that you and your husband gets called for an interview and is not excited to tell his wife, today I got a call for an interview. It can't be. She says, no, Pella, that one she told me, and then he told me, and then it ended there. I'm like, okay, let's look at this matter forward. The husband gets caught there. He gets the post. Now, if 4 people are scoring each, the other people who came for the interview were scored by these 4 people. Let's do maths. Let's say they give them all 10. These 4 people. And then husband comes, scored by 3 people. How can the numbers surpass the numbers by 4? Didn't make sense to me. Later, there was a certain heat on this issue with her. She was in the interview. Now, General Khan in the intelligence, Gubane post evulegayo. The post is for a brigadier. Indoda kaMam Johnson applies lapha kwa Khan and gets the job later. The case of assault, where Johnson was supposed to look at that case, apparently or allegedly, the case disappears. And there's no findings till today on that case, where Umam Johnson apparently should have been the one sitting on that case. That thing got my mind to focus there.
Did General Khan serve his papers on the commission on, it was Sunday night, was it not?
That's correct.
At what time?
My attorney is checking right now.
It is at 4 minutes past 11 on Sunday night, Chair.
4 minutes past 11, yes. And at what time is General Khan supposed to have been shot?
If I may. Okay. We do not say with certainty, but it appears to be approximately 11:30.
11:30. Now I want to refer you to a response. We have a transcript of the interview.
Chair, we could provide a copy of that transcript to my learned friend.
Oh, you did?
I'm not
Sorry.
certain when. I don't have it in front
No,
of me.
I'm saying we could provide a copy
all right.
as you addressing
All
these
right.
issues. So he has.